Oh boy. Whew. Here's my narcissist repellent. Oh, what is that flying around? Oh, a narcissist. Cluster B personality. Oh, there's one crawling. Oh, stop. Crawling on my. Got it. Got it. This is not far-fetched when you think about the attitudes and the behaviors of the narcissist and the cluster B personality. All you have to do is just read the DSM-5. You can read the description of a cluster B personality type. There are 4 clusters up under the cluster B personality. That is a borderline personality. That is also the antisocial personality, as well as the histrionic personality. And then you have your narcissistic personality. All of these, again, consist of the cluster B personality. So when you factor in the behavior, okay, it's not far-fetched to think and even feel that he or she is possibly demonically possessed, if not demonically influenced. So when it comes to a non-human entity possessing him or her, again, this is not far-fetched. However, it doesn't always have to be the case. So whenever you think about why would the narcissist and cluster B personality become possessed, just think about that. Evil proposed something to the narcissist and cluster personality that it never intended to fulfill. So when narcissists and cluster personality, they make a proposition to you and I, and they make all those promises and they break them, that's the same thing that evil does when it proposes something to you and I, and even the narcissist and cluster personality. It is dressed in a way that appeals to us. So just think about something that you may desire. The narcissist and cluster personality, they may propose that to you because they find out that's what you want. You may want to be loved. The narcissist and cluster personality has no intentions of loving you or anyone else. Remember, they took a vow not to love anyone for any reason. Evil proposes possession under the guise of something very appealing, such as love, money, power. Okay? You get the picture. So when a narcissist and cluster personality accepts to be possessed, it is often because evil has proposed to them something that it never had any intentions of fulfilling. So in a sense, the narcissist does the same thing to you and I and other targeted prey. They make promises that they never intend to keep. The narcissist and cluster personality can have a precondition in order for the non-entity to take possession of them. The precondition can be trauma. The precondition can be a lack of their humanity. Remember, narcissists and cluster personalities, they have taken a secret vow to never love anyone anymore for any reason. They have detached from their higher self, or they have detached from their higher consciousness, which leaves them more open to a non-human entity to take full possession. Denial of dysfunctional behavior. Divert or block efforts to come to peace due to disagreement. Withdrawing affection and sex. Refusing to communicate in order to resolve misunderstanding and or conflicts. In other words, the silent treatment. Last sign of narcissist contempt is judgmental and critical. Narcissists show that they have contempt for others when they are extremely judgmental and critical of them. Let's go to the first sign, chronic forgetting. The narcissist and the cluster personality, what they will do is sometimes they will hide behind forgetting something. They will pretend like they have forgotten something, when all the while it is very intentional to forget your birthday, to forget other special dates, such as anniversaries. This doesn't just have to be the romantic type of anniversary. Other dates, such as when someone has passed on, and the narcissist knows that this person meant so much to you. So any dates that are special to you for whatever reason, and the narcissist is knowledgeable of it, so you best believe that they probably will pretend to forget those dates. But more than likely, they have not forgotten it. Another sign of contempt is denial of dysfunctional behavior. So if he or she has knowledge of disappointing you or hurting you, in the relationship, and let's just say you have brought it to his or her attention, so of course they know about it. They will deny it, and they will also blame others. Because it's one thing to deny, but it's another thing to totally blame someone for doing what he or she has done. So the narcissist and cluster personality, they are notorious for this. They will deny. Okay? So another thing is they will divert or block efforts to come to peace. War is the rule of engagement. So peace has to be avoided at all costs. And the narcissist will line up for that any day of the week and twice on Sunday. They cannot have peace in a relationship, because if there's peace in the relationship, he or she has no supply in the relationship. They're left starving. Withdrawing affection and sex, pretty self-explanatory. Next tool, Remember that the narcissist has a predatory nature. Therefore, hunting is sport for him or her. So, absolutely. The narcissist and cluster personality, they do have a predatory nature. Hunting is sport for them. They can do it in their sleep. So they will set out to destroy people. They will set out to harm people that they think is a false self-image threat and a challenge to their false self-image. They will seek those people out. And I'm not saying this to scare anyone or discourage anyone from thriving forward. By all means, please continue to thrive forward, to focus on your own healing. Don't let the narcissist stop you from doing that. Their predatory natures, however, do make them very good at hunting. So it's for sport for them. And of course, is to supply their false self-image. Whenever someone confronts them and calls them on their shenanigans, they will secretly, if not blatantly, set out to destroy that person or to make them pay. Third tool, just continue to be available to the narcissist. He or she is consistently seeking reasons to destroy others. Do not give him or her reason to target you. So I think it's a bad idea to confront a narcissist and cluster personality on their shenanigans. Personally, I think it's a bad idea, a very bad idea. The narcissist and cluster personality, they have very fragile egos. They have a lot of major insecurities. So their false self-image can be easily threatened, even when others don't mean to threaten their false self-image. It is too easy to be a challenge to the narcissist and cluster personality or their false self-image. Simply by being yourself, one can challenge and be a threat to the false self-image of a narcissist. That's how fragile their egos are. That's how insecure these individuals are. So think twice. Matter of fact, think 3, 4, 5 times before confronting a narcissist or cluster personality.